Growing up with Indian customs in the US, I've always felt as if I was a little different from other kids. When kids would celebrate Christmas, Hanukkah, or Thanksgiving, I was stuck inside the house like it was any other day. The customs have shaped who I am, and the culture has given me a sense of identity of sorts. But what I could never understand was the superstitions. My mother had a superstition about everything and anything. If something could happen, she had a theory to counteract it. Never show your feet to anyone or anything, she would say, or it will bring bad luck or bring bad karma. See, the thing with Indian families is that you always, and I mean always, listen to your elders. And the thing about Indian culture is that everything has a purpose and a greater meaning or representation. So as an Indian, I was brought up with a high regard for having respect. As young children, my brother and I would follow my mother's words about not showing our feet as if it was a strict order. However, we would still call her crazy or tell her no one ever believed in superstitions anymore. But we still did what we were told. We never let our feet touch another human being, possession, or especially books. It became natural as she kept reinforcing this rule like going on autopilot. Now I am in college. I'm no longer living with my family around the clock. I take decisions into my own hands and go through each day on my schedule and rules. I often forget to keep in mind all the little things my mother has taught me. To me, they didn't seem relevant if I wasn't living back home. But one day, the morning after I had stayed up all night, there were papers and books everywhere around my living room. I had gotten up off the couch and needed to walk to the kitchen. I wasn't on autopilot this time due to the lack of sleep. And on the way, I had stepped on a pile of papers on the carpet. At first, I didn't give it much thought, but a sense of guilt and worry rushed over me. It had felt like I had betrayed all the work I've done over the last night. I had felt for a second my mother had scolded me right then and there. So why was it so important that I didn't step on my papers? Why did it matter that what I did with my feet? The feet are very important for survival. They get us from point A to B. They are useful and provide us with the best transportation. But in Indian culture, they are regarded as disrespectful, especially when it comes contact with something else. I had disrespected my work that night, and I realized what my mother was trying to instill in me my whole life. Respect. Because at the end of the day, it's all about respect. Respect for yourself and everything else around you.